Hi guys, welcome to the first anime pickups for the month of October 2012. I've got quite some awesome stuff to show you, especially one certain thing, although it's not really one thing, it's many things, but one big bundle of the same show, which is a really cool pickup. But we'll start off with some of the less amazing stuff, I suppose. We got Boogie Pop Phantom, the Evolution set. This is the complete series release from Right Stuff. This is a really, in terms of packaging, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know how good the show is. I've heard good things, I've heard not so good things, but in terms of the packaging itself, this is a bad, bad release. It looks like a pirate copy of something. Like, when I first started getting into anime, I collected a couple of pirate releases, actually more than a couple, about 20 actually in the end, I think it was, somewhere around there. Before I really knew, and I was just getting cheap sets that I thought were cheap just because they were from a different country, and obviously they were cheap because they're actually pirate copies, but whatever. Anyway, I don't own any of those anymore, but this one reminds me of them a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's legit. I mean, I'm actually not 100% certain. It might not be, but it looks legit enough to me to think it's a proper release. Yeah, Boogie Pop Phantom. Not great packaging, maybe it'll be a better show. But I know it's got a good art box release, which I'm sure you're aware, I probably would prefer. But yeah, it's just not something I thought about getting, so I saw that cheap, so I decided to get it. Next up we got Mobile Suit Gundam, the original movie trilogy. This is for the 1979 or original Mobile Suit Gundam. It contains all 3 movies in a rather beaten up shelfware art box. Yeah, this thing's seen better days. Got it cheap though, and I thought I'd like to see the movies. Yeah, I'd just like to see the movies. I haven't seen the TV series, so I'm not sure if I should actually watch the movies, because I'm pretty sure they probably are canon and after the end of the TV series. That's a complete random guess. I have actually no idea if they are or not, but that would be my guess anyway. So it's those, which is cool anyway. They were cheap. Next. We'll go with this. Oh, keep on doing that. This is the Armitage, yeah, I have no idea how to say that. Dual Matrix. This is a movie release from Genion Pioneer, but Genion essentially for me. Anyway, yeah, lunchbox release. I got this ridiculously cheap. I wouldn't have paid much for it. Especially for a movie, I think this is kind of overkill in terms of packaging. Considering on the inside all we get is the DVD. In terms of actual content, there's just a normal DVD case, so the lunchbox does seem kind of like overkill. Although it is cool, but yeah. There's the DVD, and then we've got I'm sorry if I'm rushing a little bit, but I've got quite a bit of stuff to get through. We've got a really, really nice figure, way better than it has any right in being in terms of detail. It's a really nice looking figure, and considering what some figures look like, I'm just going to pick this up over here. Some figures look like this when they come with a release. This is the original Grenadier figure that came with a complete series collection. Also from Genion, no, not Genion, Media Blasters. But anyway, yeah, just not particularly good quality. This is probably made out of the same material, the Armitage one, but the detail is just so much better. So yeah, there's that figure, and there's that release. Is that? Okay, next we'll do Risky and Safety, or what's it called again? Omishi Magical Theatre. This is like a random show. It's weird. It's released by a company called AN Entertainment. I don't know if they released any more anime, or if this is their only release. I actually have no idea. I always thought this was actually released by ADV, so wrong would be that. Would be me. Yeah, so yeah, complete collection in the limited edition art box. How limited, you ask? Well, mine's number 804 out of 2,500, so not particularly limited. But yeah, this is crazy. This is like handwritten. To think that someone or maybe more than one, I would hope, anyway, numbered every single edition. That seems like a lot of hard work for something that I consider quite trivial, to be honest, in terms of what number you've got. Unless you've got number 1 or number 2500, it doesn't really matter. Okay, next up we'll go with this. This is going to be almost impossible to show, isn't it? Damn it. I have to pick up the camera, but... Garci Prince, Enma, Burning Up. I'm currently watching this. I apologise, my voice is weird. I've got a bit of a sore throat. So, yeah. Anyway, Garci Prince, Enma, Burning Up. One of the latest releases from Genian. Nice release. It's already selling out, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on this new craze that NIS seem to have, that they're printing lesser versions in terms of numbers of their premium editions, because Our Home Fox Deity and Persona have only just recently began to sell out, or I think Our Home Fox Deity has finally sold out now in terms of premium editions, but they came out ages ago. This came out like a few months ago and it's already selling out at wholesale level, and then don't plan to print anymore. I don't really appreciate that practice. I think they should always do 2 print runs of these premium editions, because they're not actually called limited editions, they're just called premium editions. So yeah, I mean, they are intended to be limited, but I think there should be a limit to that limitedness. And I think they're going a bit too crazy, because Anohana and Bunny Drop are also on the verge of selling out as well, so I'm going to get those as soon as possible. But yeah, Garci Prince, Burning Up. And there's one side and there's the other. It's just easier to do it like this. So yeah, really cool show. I'm really enjoying it. I love the animation style, the fact it looks like a 70s show but in high definition and everything. It's great and it's really funny. It's not particularly the most amazing gripping show. It reminds me a lot of Zenki, where I just enjoy its cheesiness and stuff, and for some reason again I'm just able to keep watching it even though it's not particularly gripping me. I'm quite happily just watching it over and over and over again. So yeah, and what I mean by that, I'm already like, I think I'm on episode 9. I only started watching it yesterday, not yesterday because I was busy yesterday, Monday. I started watching on Monday, so yeah. Okay, next up, we got more than enough time to do the last 2 things now. We got the Clo book, Cardcaptor Sakura. I got this ridiculously cheap, like £12.50, which is mad. That works out about $17, $18, $19, around that sort of range. I'm not particularly up to date on the conversion at the moment, but about around that. Which is crazy. Normally, well, the asking price, I don't know how much it normally sells for, because they don't always sell. But the asking price for most places in America is somewhere between $180 to $280, which is crazy. But that's anime American resellers for you. They're all greedy bastards that drive up the price the second anything goes out of print or becomes slightly harder to get hold of. Look at the Bandai releases, for example. Some of those are ridiculous. They'll come back down again as reality sets in for the sellers and the people who actually want to buy them, and the prices they're actually willing to pay. But yeah, the prices for some stuff in America that's gone out of print is just sickening. I think it's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. So we got the first half. This is all the first 9 volumes of an 18-volume set in a nice slim pack digibook-esque release. I really hoped the guy that I bought this off was going to put up the second part, and they didn't. There's obviously a second half season, whatever, the last 9 volumes, which is even more expensive. It's normally about $280 to $380, around that range. I mean, it's just, yeah, crazy prices. Crazy prices. But yeah, I'm hoping the prices might actually come down now that the Australian releases are coming out. Maybe they'll come down and maybe I'll consider getting the second half. But if I don't decide to do that, I might just sell this for a considerable profit and use that money to buy maybe one of those Aniplex of America releases that are coming out over the next couple of months. So yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest, because when the Australian releases are coming out at those prices, it seems ridiculous to go and buy a slim pack version of Cardcaptor Sakura at those prices, even though it does have way nicer packaging and less episodes per disc. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So there's Clover. It was a ridiculously cheap price. Okay, and talking about ridiculously cheap prices, for just under, or is it just over? Maybe just over 3 figures of £100. It is a lot, but still, considering what I've got, I decided this was a good deal. It's not a show I've been particularly interested in ever, but everyone goes on about it, and I know it's mainly nostalgia, the same way that Dragon Ball Z has all this nostalgia around it. And to be honest, I don't hate Dragon Ball Z. I don't love it either, because I just don't have the nostalgia for it, because I never saw it as a kid. I haven't even finished it either. I'm only 139 episodes in, but anyway. Yeah, so let's just start showing this all off. Sailor Moon Season 1. This is the complete uncut release from ADV, subtitle only. They did, I think, they released the dub version as well from Deke Entertainment. But yeah, all 46 episodes in a nice art box with some nice fat DVD cases, with a bunch of DVDs inside for the first 46 episodes of Sailor Moon Season 1. Okay, and then we also got Season 2, Sailor Moon R. Let's move that back, there we go. So we've got Season 2. And, you know, similar thing. And like I say, this isn't a show I've ever really wanted, but for the prices, well, for the price I got all this for, it just seemed like it, you know, I might as well try it out, because even if I don't like it, I can sell it for a profit. So it just seemed like a good idea. Because we've also got Sailor Moon S. This is the complete series with all 6 volumes and the movie, which is this one here. So it's all 6 volumes of the Heart Collection, I think they're called, of Sailor Moon. I'm just going to put them up there. I know you can't see them, but... And then we've got a mess. I hate it when that happens. Okay. And then we got all the Sailor Moon. Let's move this back, or maybe do that. Sailor Moon Super S in the really nice DVD cases. They're really nice looking. Okay, that's all of that as well. Let's keep piling it up. And then we also got the Super S movie and the Sailor Moon the movie R. So yeah, I got all of Sailor Moon on DVD. Yeah, crazy. I know, like, obviously these are subtitles, and I know there's a dub version, but for the most part, in terms of actual episodes themselves, I know I now have all the Sailor Moon that was ever released in America. I know there's like another season or something, and maybe a couple of OVA movies scattered here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, this is everything that was released, apart from the Deke stuff. Okay, so yeah. I got it really cheap, and I don't think I would have bought it otherwise, because I really don't know if I'd like this show, but I thought of the price for all of them, it just seemed like a good idea. I was hesitant, because I know Funimation have been so, you know, it's been a huge rumour for ages that Funimation are going to get this show, and, you know, for their horrible, in my opinion, in terms of packaging, anime classic releases, you know, the dubbed Sailor Moon stuff seems like a no-brainer to me. But as far as the first season, people want to release this dubbed and uncut, because this is subtitle only. But yeah, I thought, why not? And again, you know, the other problem with buying all this was, the other thing I was hesitant about was the fact that Madman Entertainment, just obviously I already said, have licensed Cardcaptor Sakura. So there's no reason in my mind that they wouldn't maybe have a look at Sailor Moon. Should that do well, Cardcaptor Sakura should do well. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering now. But yeah, that's everything for the first part of October. I have some things in mind for the rest of October, mainly NIS related and Aniplex related. And then November and December I'm expecting to be very, very, very quiet. So I'm going to be doing more anime packaging with videos instead, and maybe some other collectibles I've got. So yeah, lead up to Christmas is always quiet for me. So plus I want to get those 2 Aniplex releases that are also coming out in November as well, so they're expensive. So it won't be completely quiet, but it'll be quiet enough that it won't be a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because this video is about to hit my 15-minute limit, so I'll see you guys next time.